Okay. Welcome to the Outside Pitch. My name is Brian Hickman.
I'm Joe Rourke.
This is Sports for the Non-Sports Fan. Today's game is called At Bat, where we compare topical sports stories and we give them a strike if we agree with them and a ball if we disagree. The first pitch. Opening day happened last Wednesday in Japan. In America, it would be 6 a.m. when the games were played. Joe, do you agree with that or not?
I disagree with this, so I'm going to give it a ball. The game was played at 6 a.m. on the East Coast, and it was not even broadcast at all. No one got to see it. Even the people in the markets in Oakland and Seattle, where the team's the home market, it was not played there. It was later replayed 7 o'clock at night, but that's so far after the fact, and live sports is what everyone wants to see. You don't have to see a recording of it. So, and the thing about it is, not only do they start in Japan, which always gets me mad because, you know, they should cater to us, even though they're trying to expand the game, I understand, whatever. But, so, if they would have started the game at noon in Japan, which is a perfectly reasonable time to have baseball, they do it all the time. They would have had it at noon in Japan. That would have been on Wednesday. It would have been played at 7 p.m. here, or 7 p.m. on the West Coast on Tuesday night, which is also a perfectly acceptable time. And it would have been 10 o'clock on the East Coast, which is also a normal time. So I don't understand why they didn't just do that. Why would they alienate everyone on the West Coast who those teams actually play for? So I didn't like it. I am definitely giving it a ball. All right, so our next topic we're going to go talk about today is Sean Payton was suspended for a year, and Greg Williams is suspended indefinitely, and they're talking about possibly being suspended for life for the whole bounty situation. And the audio just came out yesterday saying that they were going to go after Frank Gore's head, they were going to test Kyle Williams' concussion, and they were going to go after other players like the ankle injuries. And basically that's the hot topic right now. So do you agree with the suspensions?
Not at all. Football's a man sport. It should be a man sport. You get paid millions of dollars to play a game, a child's game. Any of us would kill to play. I mean, I would kill to play professional sports. You know, I would do it for $20,000 a year. You don't have to pay me millions if I could play football. And I understand the whole, bounty thing, but no, I don't think they should be suspended for a year or possibly a lifetime.
So you're giving it a ball?
I'm giving it a ball.
Okay.
I should have got to that sooner. Yeah, I'm giving it a ball because I disagree. Obviously safety is an issue, and you should look out for players, but, people are going to get hurt. That's football, and so I disagree. There should be some kind of suspension because you shouldn't be offering some kind of incentive program to hurt someone.
Right.
But, that's how sports are. That's how football is. So it's a ball. I disagree.
2-0 count right now.
2-0 count, 2 balls, 0 strikes. The next pitch, Don Mattingly's decision to pitch Clayton Kershaw, even though he was puking hours before the game. Do you agree with this or disagree?
I'm going to give it a strike. I totally agree with it. I think pitchers are babied enough as it is. Back in the day, they used to start 40 games, 50 games. They'd go complete games. They would throw 300-plus innings. And now they've just protected him so much that I like the fact that Mattingly let him pitch. I mean, Kershaw, obviously, he's going to want to pitch because he's a gamer. But a lot of managers would be like, no, take it easy. It's the beginning of the season. But Mattingly said, go ahead and do it. Kershaw ended up getting taken out after 3 innings because I guess even he couldn't handle it anymore. He was so sick.
It's understandable.
But I like the fact that he at least put him out there and kind of made him suck it up a little bit. Even though Kershaw wanted to, but I mean, he actually allowed him, which is nice. So I'm definitely going to give that a strike. We are now at a 2-1 count.
Yep.
Next topic, Anthony Davis from Kentucky. They won the national championship, and he's got quite the unibrow. And he decided that he's going to keep it. A reporter asked him about it, and he said he thinks the jokes are funny, and he has no plans to get rid of it. Do you agree with his decision to keep that awful, awful unibrow?
Man, I get it. I get staying true to yourself. That makes sense to me, but I'm giving it a ball. I disagree. You're a national champion. You're, freshman of the year. You won the Naismith Trophy. You are so in the spotlight that, something like that, you don't want that to be the focus of every interview because it's going to be a joke every time he's on TV. They're going to laugh about his eyebrow.
And we do. Get
rid of it. People will give him crap for getting rid of it, and, they'll talk about it for a little bit, but eventually, a year from now, once it hasn't been, in every single press conference he's in, people will forget about it. So I'm giving it a ball. I disagree. Shave that bad boy. Get rid of it.
Yeah, I say get rid of it. I mean, as much as I love all the internet jokes about it, with like what Helga, I think it is from
Helga
Hey Arnold.
Pataki. Oh yeah,
From
we
Hey
remember
Arnold.
Helga.
And her little unibrow she's got going, and I've seen a picture with him next to an angry bird who has a unibrow, and like I think it was Bert or Ernie or one of them.
Yeah, one of the Sesame Street guys.
That's one. Yeah, I've been seeing a bunch of pictures, and it's been funny, but he's gotta get rid of that thing.
He may be a superstar, but I don't
Like
think you're gonna get
acceptable.
any girls with that thing going on.
No, not at all.
Okay, the next pitch, Joe. Ryan Braun won his appeal for the drug use test because there was some kind of mistake. Do you agree with him winning the appeal?
I'm gonna give it a strike. Actually, make this a full count.
Which is you agree? Just
Yeah, I agree. It's a strike. I obviously hate Ryan Braun now.
Yeah.
Because of this, because he cheated. You can't do that. However, it is a rule that they have to get the sample of the drug testing to the labs or wherever they send it to as soon as you get it. And the guy who was in charge of it left it in his apartment over the weekend. I don't think it was tampered with, but it could have been. So I totally agree with Ryan Braun getting off with this because it's how the system is, and he got lucky that it happened, but it happened. So if the MLB disagrees, because Selig even said that he disagrees with this decision, then change the rules.
Yeah.
Do something different. Make it so he has to do the urine sample at the headquarters, or something where you can't have somebody mess up like that and totally throw off something that's so monumental. So, full count.
Full counts.
This is where it counts.
This is the pitch.
All right, the final pitch. Brock Lesnar returns to wrestling. Do you like it?
I've never liked Brock Lesnar, so anything he does, I'm not a big fan of.
Okay.
But you know, he came to the UFC, and a lot of UFC hardcore fans didn't like him because he's a showboat, and also they were debating whether or not he was even a real fighter. He really proved that he wasn't because he got killed in most of his fights, and all he had was size. And now he's going back, and you know, I think if you search this whole incident, the first thing you get is UFC really fake? And just that kind of doubt they cast on it, you know, it just really has a lot of hardcore UFC fans just hating him for it. So I disagree with it. I'm giving it a ball.
All right, so it's a walk. That's the end of this segment of At Bat. We like to end every show with a little video that we call the Wild Pitch. It's a funny little clip that we find about sports. So, and then after that, the show is over. So take it away with the clip.
Today's wild pitch, I don't know if you guys saw it, opening day for the Chicago Cubs, the man, the legend himself, Bill Murray.
There.
Bill Murray, yeah, I forgot he was on my shirt. There you go. Threw out the first pitch. Before he did that, he ran around the bases like a wild man and slid into home. Here's the clip. Check it out.
Bill Murray just introduced, and I guess he's going to run the bases first.
He's not going to have enough left to throw a first pitch.
Save! Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt.